Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I decided that I'm just going to finish reading the rest of an entity separate separate from everybody else on planet Earth. Just wrap it up because we are we have less time now, because of outside, because of work, and so it's work that I'm not a fan of, but it's work, so yeah. But nobody cares about that. Anyways, so yeah, back to this. We're gonna finish up the book. We've released 2 parts, so this is gonna be the third and final part, and it's gonna be a longer video than the other two. So here we go. Chapter 3. Noise is when the world refuses to leave me alone. This is Arthur Black's book, by the way. If you want to go buy it, it's on Amazon. Anyways, continuing on. Noise is when the world refuses to leave me alone, even when I'm trying to disappear inside myself. I don't like crowds. I want what they have. To be cool but nice. To have friends, a girlfriend, and money. But I prefer silence over loudness. The noise in my own head is enough. What if this? Why didn't you do that? All my regrets, spinning. I want to step into the background where nobody notices me. I wish I could turn invisible like a superhero, because there are a lot of things in daily life that make me want to disappear. And yeah, definitely, for sure. Right now, especially with the type of work that I'm doing, yeah, I definitely want to disappear from it, for sure. Anyways, continuing on here. Chapter 4. I prefer the darkness over the light. Because I don't want to be seen. The night can also be scary. I don't like being the last person awake, but at least nobody sees me. Yeah, the best part of my days right now are when I don't have to, or when I'm not at work. Those are the best parts of my days right now. Not on my feet all day and having my body and my feet hurt. So yeah, those are the best days right now. Sorry about some of the background noise. But yeah, those are the best parts of my days now. When I'm not standing on my feet all day, having to interact with people, and yeah. So best parts of my day are when I come back to where I live and just use the phone and get to watch what I want to watch, and just use the phone for entertainment. But anyways, so continuing on here. I feel lonely in a room full of people, surrounded by laughter and conversations I'm not a part of. I feel invisible. I want what they have, but I don't know how to get it, and I don't really want to learn how. It's weird. And also, the views on the other 2 videos haven't done very well, but I'm just going to release this anyway. Also, I want to say that, yes, the character is contradicting for sure. He's been told this, and it is true. The character is very contradicting, but that's just how the character feels in the book. That's how the character feels in the story. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, and I don't really want to learn how. It's weird. Loneliness makes times feel different. I do the same thing every day: phone, YouTube, TV, shows, movies, and sleep. Now, with the way work is right now, I only have 3 days, 3 back-to-back days of horrendously standing on my feet, which I hate. And so that's not good at all, because I hate the job. I do. It's a security guard job, and I hate it. But this video is not about that. But 3 back-to-back days of horrendously standing on my feet, and it's horrendous. And so yeah, so yeah, the best part of my days are my days off. So I really look forward to them when they happen. So that's very good. So yeah, but anyways, back to chapter. Let's continue reading chapter 4. So yeah, and I know nobody asked about what's going on in my personal life. I know, but I still want to share. Wow, because this book, you know, Arthur Black has written a lot of things here that I'm sure a lot of people know. Also, I want to say, I mean, maybe not a lot of people, but there's certainly people who feel the way the character does, and he can relate to that a lot. Yeah. So basically, let's finish up chapter 4. So I like watching. Oh yeah. So yeah, loneliness makes times feel different. I do the same thing every day. YouTube, no, phone, YouTube, TV shows, movies, food, sleep. Always late at night. People ask me, doesn't it get boring? I say no, I like not doing anything. I like watching what I watch, but still I want friends and a girlfriend, and I'm mad at myself for not being able to connect. So yeah, next chapter, chapter 5. I've tried to make connections. It doesn't work. The worst part is when people notice. I don't want to be noticed. I don't like when people stare at me. They have the right to look whenever, wherever they want. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. I don't like groups. Even if I want a small group of friends, it wouldn't feel right. Sometimes I wonder about alternate universes, like in superhero stories. A version of me out there living the life I described, but there probably aren't. It's just a nice fantasy. People say, be yourself. That works for most people, but I'm not most people. I don't know if I'll ever find my place. I don't even know if that concept exists for me. Now, I also want to say this. I don't know. I don't see. No sale. This book has gotten no sales. Nobody's bought the book, but I also don't know if, like, people might think this might be a bit arrogant. Like, I don't know. Maybe because of how the main character feels, they could think that they're a bit arrogant, and so yeah, I don't know. Maybe a lot arrogant. I don't know, because the character is basically saying they feel like a whole different entity from planet Earth. Like they basically feel like an alien, basically, but they just use a separate entity from planet Earth. So I don't know if that is the character describing themselves as that is, arrogant or not. I really don't know, but I'm gonna continue reading here. So yeah. So we finished chapter 5, so on to chapter 6. I don't like anger, but I have anger issues. If you say something I don't like, I respond. I defend myself. When I'm angry, I cry. I hate it. Nobody wants to be angry or sad. Silence feels like safety, but it also feels like prison. I keep myself locked away, and in the process, I think about, the next part is pretty, it's a dark, thing, so, warning, warning, a trigger warning, just a warning, about this, thing I'm about to say. I keep myself locked away, and in the process, I think about suicide. I think about hurting myself. I wish I could say what I feel in the moment instead of hours later, alone, replaying it over and over, but wishing doesn't change it. The moment already happened. I can't take it back. So if there's background noise, I'm so sorry about that. Well, I guess not. Yeah. When you live with other people, it makes recording difficult, which is why recording these speaking videos is difficult, and why I prefer to just release the instrumentals more. But I gotta make do with what you have, I guess. But that's chapter 6. Now on to chapter 7. Chapter 7. I wish the dreams were real, but when I wake up, I realize none of it's real. I dream about being a hero, about people looking at me and thinking I matter, but then I wake up and I'm back in a body I hate. Back in a world that doesn't ask for me, doesn't wait for me, or notice me. Reality is heavy, not like movies where the hero chooses who they are. Reality is walking outside and feeling like I don't belong anywhere. Reality is hearing people talk and wondering how they know the right words, but not me. Also, I want a quick side note here. I don't know if you guys know, but so the song "Somewhere I Belong" by Linkin Park. I don't know why, but I just relate to that song a lot. And I'm assuming the author Black relates to it a lot as well because that song it's literally called "Somewhere I Belong," and what the main character just wrote here is that reality is walking outside and feeling like I don't belong anywhere. So, and in the song, you know, Chester, the lyrics say, somewhere I want to find somewhere I belong. And, that's a very similar thing. The main character wants to find somewhere where they belong as well, but they struggle and they don't really know how to fix it or even want to learn how to fix it, which is where the contradicting of the character comes in. So, yeah. But continuing on here, finishing up chapter 7, sometimes I wonder if I even want my dreams to come true, because what if I still feel empty? What if powers don't fix anything inside me? Maybe no version of me will ever be enough. Chapter 8. I don't like looking in mirrors. The mirror doesn't lie. It doesn't care what I dream about or who I imagine being. The mirror shows me tired eyes, a body I don't respect, and a face that doesn't match who I want to be. I stare and think, is this it? Is this who I'm stuck being forever? The longer I look, the more my thoughts turn against me. Every flaw is louder. Every failure is clearer. The mirror doesn't just show my outside, it drags up everything inside. Loneliness, anger, weight, mistakes, all of it, staring back at me in silence. Chapter 9. Every day feels the same. I wake up, I eat, I sit, I think, I watch YouTube. Again, sorry about the background noise. So yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah. So continuing on here. So I sleep late, then I do it again, over and over, continuing with chapter 9. It's like walking in circles. You think you're going somewhere, but you always end up back where you started. That's my life. People say break the cycle. They just say it like it's easy. If it was that simple, I would have done it already. Sometimes I wonder if this circle is all my life will ever be. Wrestling on TV, superheroes in comics, thinking about who I want to be but never being him. There's a strange comfort in the circle. It's miserable but familiar. I know the steps. I know the turns. I know where I'll end up. Maybe that's why I never break free, because at least I know where this world goes, even if it goes nowhere. Now, the circle has been broken because I now have a job, and I'm a security guard, and it's a job that I hate, but it's the job I have right now, and so I just have to continue to do it, even if how I got into the job is not great at all. So yeah, even though nobody cares, I'm still gonna say anyways. Yeah, so that's chapter 9. So yeah, the circle has been broken. I still do, when on my days off, I still do. The circle is back in is back in. The circle is back to being a circle again, but when I have to go to work, the circle is broken. So yeah, chapter 10. We're almost done. I don't know if I'm whole. Maybe I never was. I remember walking outside once and thinking, this doesn't feel real. The street, the sky, the people. There are words I said. I can't throw them away. I can't take them back. I just keep them in my head, replaying, wishing I wasn't the kind of person who says the wrong thing. And then saying that, because I was about to say because we are humans, but the character doesn't feel like he's a human. So I can't really say that humans make mistakes, but he's basically, but since he is, the character is a human, he feels like, he basically, like, feels like, well, okay, I don't know how to say this, but he's not thinking he's Superman, but you see how Superman is an alien, right? And he's a human-looking humanoid. Like he's an alien who looks human, right? That is what the character, I guess, feels like. Superheroes wrestling stories. If I didn't have them, I think I would have disappeared already. I just want to matter, even if it's only once. Chapter 11. I like peace, but I can't have it. Not with who I am. This isn't peace. This is what I carry. This is what I wake up to. This is the skin I live in. I've stopped fighting it. The anger is still there and the loneliness is still there. People talk about growth, about becoming stronger from the things that nearly ended you. But maybe sometimes there's no strength. Maybe you just get tired of running, tired of denying, tired of hoping for miracles that never come. That's me, settled into the wrong life, the wrong version of myself. I don't even know if this is bravery or cowardice. Now, that line, so the person author talked to, apparently they said that it's cowardice. And maybe it, and they said maybe it is. Arthur said maybe it is, and the person he was talking to, they said it is complete cowardice or something like that, and you know, and it is cowardice, unfortunately. But I mean, he's stuck, and he doesn't know how to make himself unstuck, and he's not really interested in knowing how to get unstuck, and so that again is where the contradictions come in. And so, yeah, so continuing on here, maybe it's neither. Maybe it's just surviving in the most pathetic sense of the word. Acceptance, sort of. Because the truth is, I'm not okay, and I don't think I ever will be. But at least I've stopped pretending otherwise. Now the final chapter, chapter 12. This isn't a confession. This isn't a cry for help. This isn't even a story. It's just me putting words out into a world that doesn't answer back. I do realize it's my fault that I cannot make things better for myself, and that's what makes it worse. People like to believe there's something at the end, a lesson, a purpose, some truth that makes all the chaos worth it. But there isn't, not for me. I've reached the end of the page and nothing has changed. I'm still the same person, still stuck in the same body, the same mind, the same silence. If I've learned anything, it's this: not everything heals, and maybe that's the only truth I get. And that is the end of An Entity Separate from Everybody Else on Planet Earth, written by Arthur Black, illustrated by Colleen Bertuzma. So yeah, that is the story. And again, if you want to buy it, you can go to Amazon and you'll be able to buy it. I did try to post a link, but it didn't work. So all I can tell you is that you can go to Amazon and you can go and buy the book. If you or anybody you know feels similar to the feeling of loneliness and not knowing how to fix that, um, you know, or yeah, not the loneliness. If you feel loneliness and you don't know how to fix it, you can, you know, this book could, I don't know, help is the right word, but it can give you, it can help you, um, you know, just try to see somebody else, how somebody else's loneliness feels, you know, or I don't even know how to say it, but because, you know, nobody, like, if you're already feeling lonely, would you really want to read a story about somebody else who's feeling lonely? I don't know, but the story is available, and if you want to buy it, you can, but, yeah, that's pretty much it, and so yeah, I've now finished reading this, and I don't know if this is going to change anything, but I've done it, and now this video is going to be uploaded out there. But it would really help Arthur Black if this book got sales, if people bought the book. It would really help him a lot, especially because, you know, he wants to, because this story, this is how Arthur Black really feels, and through the character, in the story, he's able to talk about his true feelings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And so yeah, so go to Amazon, type in an entity separate from everybody else on planet Earth, and you should be able to find it. And it would really help if you buy it. Also, want to say like the video, subscribe, as that would help this channel a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much all he has to say. So bye. Also, really quick, I want to say that Arthur, when I was saying Arthur is a security guard in real life, and he hates it. And yeah, so when he wrote this, he wasn't a security guard, but now he is a security guard, and he hates it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But a lot of his feelings are still the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, bye.